If you are a fan of Ryobi, not Ryobi, and RIDGID tools, I got a bunch of new releases that they just came out with. Now, they just dropped one today, then a few days ago, and a few days before that. Really cool stuff that I think you're going to like. I've been slacking a little bit. My computer crashed. I had to get a whole new setup going. So I apologize for being late on these videos. But what do we got going on for Ryobi? And then we'll move it over to the RIDGID last. All right, so the first two, they're really cool. And again, released a few days ago. This is the new USB lithium HP compact hand vacuum. Now, this thing would come in very handy. I have two chillins that are very messy. Woke up this morning, there's Cheerios all over my kitchen floor. It's not real nice like, so something like this would definitely come in handy. It's for those cleaning jobs, the smaller cleaning jobs. And we do have some pictures that I'll show you. But this is the one that they just released, the two USB lithium batteries that are going to come with this thing. They're 4 volts. It delivers the most suction of any cordless hand vac under 1.3 pounds. So extremely, extremely small. And this is not going to be for those huge jobs. This is going to be good for the countertops, picking up Doritos like they're doing. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. See those Doritos? They're all over the place. So if you got those small jobs, I like this. I think this is pretty neat. I think this is pretty cool. And then the other one that they just came out with is this like little scrubber with the little wand on here. So those are going to be able to get in those tight reach areas. So maybe on the vehicle underneath, maybe you're cleaning your wheels, or maybe you're getting in between the steps and all that good stuff. So more compact, a little bit tighter area. Available May 2025 on this. And just real quick, before we move it to the other tools, yes, you can charge this up with a C cord. You don't have to have a special battery charger and all that good stuff. You are able to charge these 4 volts with a C cord, which I think is really cool. And you also got a 5-ounce dust cup on this little vacuum here. And I'm going to try to attach these to the shopping bag on this video. So if you're interested in any of this stuff, you can find it right there. The crevice tool, like I mentioned, is also very cool. Runs off the same 4-volt batteries, and they're clean the shower. You're able to get in those tight areas. Even I'm thinking like the pool. Maybe not the pool. You can go into like under 3 feet of water with this thing here. But it's a 2-in-1 crevice tool and the scrubber and all that good stuff. So $69 for this. And then for this vacuum, how much are they asking for this vacuum here? So it's $99 for the little vacuum. So pretty cool. But you can read through this. I'm just going to scroll down and then you can do your thing. So really, really cool. Let's move it to the next tool release. All right, let's take a look at the RIDGID real quick, and then we'll move it back to Ryobi. I want to let you know, though, in the upcoming days, I collaborated with RIDGID on something that I just think is the coolest thing I was able to do on this channel probably ever. We've done some really cool things on this channel, so if you want to see that video, I still gotta make it. I still gotta, edit it, but we'll have it hopefully this week. I just think it's going to be the coolest thing, and RIDGID is a big part of that video. So just subscribe, hit the bell notification if you don't want to miss that. This is the new compact fan from RIDGID. Now, these fans, I don't use them just for work. I use them for everything. You can clamp them in your studs. They got a magnet on this thing, but I take them everywhere with me when it's hot. Softball games, baseball games, clamp them to your chair if you want to. So it's not just work. You take these everywhere with you, and they're really, really real nice. So this is going to be, let me scroll down here. You can see there's a magnet on the bottom of this thing here. So it's just like their new light that they just released, but it's a fan. You can clamp it to the metal. You can run it off the 18 volt here. And I believe there's a USB port here that you can maybe charge your phone off of this thing here, right here, maybe. Could be wrong. I'm not really sure. We'll look into it a little bit more. But this right here, you got different modes on this fan. So you got a low, a medium, and a high. Usually you just have a low and a high. Never no medium. Now you got a medium. So over here, 325 CFM and 800 FPM in a compact design. Using a 4.0 battery, this fan can deliver up to 60 hours of runtime. So they're very small. It doesn't take a lot of power. And 60 hours on a 4.0, 4 amp hour. So really cool. And the MSRP on this is great too. For what you're getting, it's only $49, where, some of these fans, they're getting expensive. That's not a bad price for what you're getting on this here. So clamping onto 2 times material or more with rotation of 360 degrees. And 3-speed settings. So I think that's really, really real nice. So you can see here's some of the, well, let me move this over here for you. And you can just pause the video if you want to see that. There you go. So I like this. I think it's pretty freaking neat. And I'm glad to see Ridge is coming out with more and more tools. They're doing pretty good. They're stepping it up a little bit. So let's move it back over to the Ryobi. All right, so we're back over to Ryobi. This is the outdoor stuff. This was released a few days ago. My throat is still messed up. I've been sick for a week too. I have been a mess. These last few days, these last few weeks have not been real nice like to me. Computers crashing and being sick. It's not what I want to go through, but I'm going through it. But I'm going to get through it. I'm a man. I'm going to get through it. 40, well, every time I go to record a video, that's when people want to talk to me. New 40 volt HP brushless 800 CFM blower. 40 volt. They're just coming out with one thing after another. This is a Whisper series, so this is going to be very quiet. The Whisper series, when you see that, that's the top of the line when it comes to the Ryobi outdoor power equipment stuff. Very quiet, powerful, good stuff. Right now, you're looking at 40 volt HP technology. It delivers more than 31 cc gas blower, so it's comparable to that. Over 85 minutes of runtime using a 40 volt 8 amp hour. And a part of the Whisper series, 82% quieter than gas. So if you don't want to wake up the neighbors, this is the one to use. If you are a neighbor and somebody waking you up with their blowers, recommend something like this. You won't have to worry about it anymore. So they do have the backpack blowers. This is the 850 CFM backpack blower. This was just announced. They had one that was previous. It worked really good. It was powerful. We tested it on the channel. This one here is the updated one, brushless. 40 volt. Very cool to see that they're continually coming out with this. This is, I said, more power than a 58 cc gas blower with over 2 hours of runtime using two 40 volt 8 amp hour 40 volts. 83% quieter than gas, 40% lighter than the model it replaces. So more powerful. And the model that it replaced was powerful. This is more powerful. Now, a lot of these HOAs, I don't live in an HOA, but a lot of them, I know they're giving issues to people using these gas blowers, and they're loud and this and that. If you like gas, stick with gas. And if you can, get away with using that in your neighborhood without people complaining, that's fine. If you can't, this would be an awesome buy for you. So another new chainsaw, 40 volt HP, 16-inch chainsaw. And I'm not seeing the price on here. I don't know, but these are the model numbers. So just look at the model numbers underneath here when the video is scrolling. Over 60 cuts per charge using a 40 volt 4 amp hour at the battery. Got the 16-inch bar and chain tackles cuts up to 28 inches. Their chainsaws are really real nice. Like, they're powerful. I don't think people realize, the people want to get on the battery thing and it's not gas and this and that. There's so much torque on these chainsaws nowadays. Like, it's not like the old Black & Decker, like corded, whatever. There's tons of power coming out of these chainsaws. Are they going to be for, tree fellers? Right. Probably not, right? This is good for around the house, the homestead, whatever. 20-inch chainsaw. So you need something bigger. 40 volt, 8 amp hour if you buy the kit. That's nice that they're giving you the bigger 8 amp hour. And if you need something even bigger, they have 12 amp hours. They're the big boys. So I got running in my zero-turn mowers. Zero-turn mowers. Throat. It's not good. So it cuts up to 36 inches. So there you go. Some more Ryobi tools. And I got even more than that. So let's move on to those. So this one is pretty freaking cool. This is something that I think they really needed. They come out with the 40 volts and they have the 18 volts. They have a dual platform charger. Never really seen this before, other than maybe like an 18 volt and a 12 volt. But when you're talking about like the 40 volts and like the 18 volts, never seen one with like the bigger capacity. I think it's pretty cool. I think they needed this. So here you go. This is the new dual charger. See that? It's got some pictures for you. The 18 volts going to go here, and then the 40 volts going to go there. I'm not sure if you can charge at the same time, though. Well, we'll see. $99 for this. There's the model number. And this is the new dual platform charger. It's the ultimate all-in-one charging solution. 1 plus and 40 volt race, combining speed, efficiency, and versatility. Charging for hyperchargers, batteries 6 times faster than... So it's going to be a fast charger, which is good. They needed a fast charger when it comes to the 40 volt batteries. With a 12 amp charge rate, making it the fastest Ryobi 18 volt 1 plus battery charger to date. The 40 volt port rapidly charges 40-volt batteries, 4 times faster than the previous with a 6 amp charge rate. They definitely needed this. I am happy to see that they have this. Both ports allow users to get back and work in no time. The charger provides versatility with the ability to be wall mounted or sit on a flat surface in a workspace and stay. You get the point. I want to know if you can charge at the same time. It says here the charge, if as little as 15 minutes for an 18 volt 4 amp hour, which is really quick, and then a 40 volt 4 amp hour in under 35 minutes, which is a huge improvement compared to their standard chargers. That's the one thing I will say about the 40 volt system, is that they charge extremely slow. So something like this is a much welcomed charger. Best of all, this charger compatible with any Ryobi 18 volt. Yeah, I get it. I want to see here. I don't know. Let me see here. Let's take a look at a couple of pictures here. Maybe we'll see. So that's the picture there. This picture there. I don't know. I mean, they're not showing these on at the same time. I don't know if they'd be able to fit on at the same time. So you're charging one or the other. Would have liked to have seen them charging at the same time. But what do I know? I'll try to get my hands on one of these. We'll test it out. We'll see. And last but not least, more Ryobi stuff. I mean, it's just constant. It's nonstop. I think that's pretty freaking cool. They're constantly coming out with stuff. The Link storage system, they're still pushing hard on this thing. You got the wall mounting stuff. You got, the portable totes and all this good stuff. So what do they have? We got some pictures. Let's take a look. They have a new bench top wall mount for the Link storage system. It goes right into your studs. This is pretty cool. I mean, this is the stuff that I freaking like. And I'm guessing you can probably collapse this thing. Yeah, you can. See, sometimes I say to myself, Clint, you are genius. And then I turn out to be correct about that. I take credit from these things like I created it. I talk about these things like I'm the one that engineered this out. Like I'm all excited like I did this. But I didn't. But I called it. That's cool. This stuff is cool. You put this on your wall. You do your thing, right? You tighten stuff down. You strip your wire. And then you say, I don't need this anymore. And I don't want to walk into it. I don't want to hurt my hip. And then it folds down. Pretty cool. $99 for that. So that's the Stowaway wall-mounted workbench. Pretty neat. And there's, I'm not going to read everything here. Weight capacity up to 300 pounds, though. What? Large 44-inch by 22-inch solid work surface. This is going to be the same woodage that they put on top of the work table, the portable work table, which we did a review on, and that thing was awesome. So there you go on that. Then you have some new hanging storage systems. This is going to go right onto your wall system, the Link. So that is the Link slot box organizer kit. Pretty cool. And it'll also attach to the Link storage system. So I think that's pretty neat. And then you have, it's like a tray here. So this is the slot box organizer kit. Yeah, 3 different drawers. It's pretty cool. $59.97. And what else do they got going on? Slot box receiver. So you got more stuff going on down here. So it's $39.97. This is a Link slot box receiver. And a Link slot box profile. It's a low profile box right here. So you want to throw your wire nuts or strippers or whatever. I don't know what you do. Right? $11.97. So definitely a little bit more affordable. And you have different ones. They're smaller or larger. You got 4 tray over here. You can take those out. You can adjust and make this one giant tray if you wanted to. $14.97. And what I like about this is that you have now some new hanging straps that go on your Link system. So check this out. That's pretty neat. I like it. And you also have some more hooks. They got a lot of stuff for this Link system when it comes to hanging stuff. Really, really good stuff. But this is really neat. You got the hook, or you can attach it with the nylon strap. So pretty freaking cool. That's going to be $7.97. And I think that's it. So let me know what you think. I have another video for you to check out somewhere right here. And yeah, I think this is going to be really freaking cool. So let me know what you think. We'll be back with more videos soon.